Welcome back. Now, from a business point of view, there's almost nothing worse that can happen than having your website go down without you or anyone realizing it and then just letting the hours tick. If you have a lot of traffic and you get a lot of sales, that is going to be huge losses incurring in that downtime. We want to make sure that that never happens. What we're going to do in this lecture is set up custom alerts. So if your website ever goes down, it dips in traffic, you will be notified by email so you can do something about it right away. We're also going to set an alert if there is a sudden spike in traffic. You have a big increase suddenly, because that might mean that someone is doing a campaign about you, an influencer is mentioning you, or whatever it might be, and that could be something you want to capitalize on and make a big traffic spike into an even bigger traffic spike. So let's go ahead and set those up. We're going to move to the left and go into reports. And then where it says insights, we're going to go down and click on view all insights. And then we're going to click on create. Then we're going to go to where it says anomaly in daily users, move to the right and click on review and create. So how often do you want this to be evaluated? Now, of course, every single day. We want to make sure that our website is up and running, evaluated as often as possible. Then going down segment, we want this to be evaluated on all users. And then the metric 1 day total users. So we're going to compare it to how many users we generally get in 1 day, not compared to how many users we generally get in 1 week or 1 month, etc. And then the condition is going to be changed from has anomaly to percentage decrease more than, and I think 30% is a pretty good number. Now, in the beginning, with a newly created website and a new strategy, a 30% drop and a 30% increase, that is going to be fairly common, but over the weeks, it's going to quickly stabilize. So I still think that 30% is a pretty good value. And especially after a couple of weeks and months, if you have a 30% drop in your traffic, something is probably off. And then the comparison period, should you compare it to how much traffic you had yesterday or on the same day 1 week ago? I recommend using the same day last week. That just seems to be more accurate. It's just there are too many anomalies for yesterday. So for example, if you're going to compare Saturday traffic with Friday traffic or Monday with a Sunday traffic, those can naturally vary big time. But if you compare Thursday to Thursday or Saturday to Saturday, which you do when you have the same day as last week, you're going to get a much more accurate representation. Scrolling down, we're going to give it a name. We're going to call it traffic drop by 30% compared to last week. We want to be super accurate in what exactly it is we're setting up here. Make sure you have your email set. That is where you're going to be notified. Super important. Then we're going to go up and click on create. Amazing. So now you're going to find all of your alerts by clicking up here where it says manage, and there it is, and it's active. So now I'm just going to click on create again, because now we have done our traffic drop. We want to do our traffic spike. And then we're going to go into anomaly in daily users, review and create. Evaluation daily, all users, 1 day total users has anomaly, percent increase more than 30%. Comparison period, I still recommend last week for the reasons I just told you about. And then go down, we're going to call this traffic spike by 30% compared to last week. Scroll down, make sure the email is correct, go up, click on create, and then go to manage, and now we have both of our alerts set up here. So I think it's safe to say you're gonna sleep a lot better at nights now, knowing that should something ever happen, you will be notified of it right away. Super important, don't skip out on this step. And once you've done this, let's move on to the next lecture. See you there.